Hi and welcome back to my channel. And today's video, I'm currently in the car because I'm picking up my friends because we're going to our cabin for a couple of days this week. We're on autumn break now and I thought I would make an autumn break vlog. Really looking forward to going back to the cabin and bringing my friends. So when we got to the cabin, we just quickly unpacked and then we went on a little Harry trip. I don't know what that's called in English, but over to Sweden because it was only a half an hour, 40 minutes away. And we bought a lot of candy and some food for the dinner and stuff, but I kind of forgot to film, so I only took this one picture. But we were there. Mayo?
Ja.
I've been thinking of how to leave you, just to leave you first. I've been thinking of how to deceive you, to make you leave me first.
We're going on a trip. Favorite rocket ship coming through the sky. Little Einstein.
Experience tells me that it is only a matter of time. And it's my biggest fear, don't you know this? Being left behind. trying to make my way, knocking on every door in this maze.
So I am back home from a very nice trip with my friends. I'm really tired now, but that's what you get being an introvert and being social for 3 days straight, and also driving both ways. I'm quite exhausted. Nevertheless, it's been a wonderful few days and I've had a very nice time, and I hope to redo it sometime. I'll turn that back on again so you can actually see me. I will see you tomorrow. Excuse that. I've just woken up. I'm going to hurry in the shower and tidy my room very quickly. This is the outfit we ended up with after a lot of back and forth. I have no idea what I wanted to wear today. I went for something kind of coffee inspired because why not? I'm going to go and have breakfast with my sister now. I left her a note yesterday and asked that she would wake me up when she felt like it, and then we could eat some good breakfast together and watch something. That's what we are going to do now, which is going to be very nice. Getting colder, yes, but I love this season and I can't help it, but it's my favorite one just because it is with autumn. I know a lot of people don't like this season because it gets colder, and I can understand that. It's quite annoying, but I still can't help but love the season. But for the past years I have not been able to fully enjoy it as much as I would have liked because of my mental health. Yay. This is the first year in maybe like 4 or 5 years that I'm not in a bad place mentally during autumn, because autumn has made things worse, has had a tendency to make things worse. So I'm very happy that this year it's not the case and I can fully enjoy autumn again despite the cold. I don't mind it. Excuse to drink more tea and dress up in warmer outfits with jumpers and woolen socks and wrap yourself up in a blanket and all of that. Now I'm so happy that my mental health has gotten better. It's not perfect, but you know, we're getting there. It's a work in progress and it probably will always be a work in progress. Could have been worse, you know, it could have been it was last year, and or the year before that was especially bad. I really struggle to figure out what I want to study. Just what I want to do next year. I'm not even sure if I want to study next year or if I want to do a gap year. I've been very set on the thought of doing a gap year. Either working and traveling or going to folk college, folk high school, folkehögskola. But now this past month or so I've become quite unsure again what I want to do. The reason I wanted to do a gap year is because I'm quite tired of school. Or I was quite tired of school because of my mental health. I've been very burnt out and been unable to do anything. This year it's better, and I'm finally getting back into that flow of doing my schoolwork in time, like on time and properly, and not just a day before something is due. I'm kind of scared that if I do take a gap year, I will lose that flow again, and it will take time to get back into it. And if I don't take a gap year, I will be able to study, or I will finish my studies earlier, and I will just be done with it. On the other side, I'm scared that if I do go straight to studying, I will increase the chances of becoming burnt out again and worsen my mental health. When studying at university, it is different than studying at videregående, which I think is like similar to high school. You will be a lot more free, and I think that's what I really just want to be more free, to have a break from what I'm doing now. But the thing is, it's going to be different either way, so why not go straight into studying? But then the problem is, I don't know what I want to study. There's so much interesting you can do. I don't want to choose something that will limit me, but that can't give me anything to do in the future. A few things that I've been considering, I'm not sure, and other things will probably show up and become more interesting again. Now, in terms of studies, not gap year, I'm thinking maybe I found that religion and ethics, my religion and ethics class is very interesting, so maybe something religion or theology or something. Film studies, I suddenly just got an idea that that could be very interesting, because I love creating YouTube videos, and so I dream of making like a short movie, short film someday. Journalism, not sure if I have the personality to be a journalist. I don't know. Being a librarian, like librarian studies, I don't know what that study is called in English. Psychology is very interesting. I think I would have liked being a therapist, like psychologist person, but I'm not sure if I have the personality to do that. I think what scares me about going into that profession is that I would be terrified of not being able to separate my work from my home life. Maybe some literature or like language studies, I think that could be very interesting. I'm really motivated to learn more Spanish, so maybe something that could be that. Something international, something to do with the world or society, people, humanities. I think that's the direction I want to go into. I can't go into like chemistry. There's so much I want to do, but I have no idea. So I'm just watching some videos, like vlogs of people studying the things I could find interesting, to see if that's something I could be interested in. It's so difficult knowing what you want to do. There's so many things you can study that are interesting to do, and I need to figure out what I want to do next year as well. If I want to do the gap year or if I want to go straight to study. Hopefully I'm not the only one having questions like these, because I think a lot of people do. I hope a lot of people do. I know a lot of people do. Very busy. I know your work's important, but I'm crossing an ocean and I just out the window. Good morning. I'm going to eat my breakfast, drink my tea, and continue editing this vlog. It's always been you in the back of my mind. Okay, changing plans. I'm not going to eat my breakfast whilst editing. I'm going to go downstairs and eat breakfast with the rest of the family because we started a new series yesterday, and my sister just called me asking if I would like to eat my breakfast downstairs with them so we could watch another episode of that, and I want to do that. So I'm going to do that instead of editing because I really don't mind. I really want to watch that with my family. There's nothing else that eases my soul. I let it all go out the window. No smoke in my eyes. I can hear the wind chiming. It's always been you in the back of my mind. When there are others, I do the routine. I dance all alone there. I try to be seen. Then there's a feeling, you know what I mean. I let it all go out the window. No smoke in my eyes. I can hear the wind chiming. It's always been you in the back of my mind. We're getting a new dog and we're picking him up in a couple of weeks. It's a much larger dog than what we've had before, so we need to buy a lot of new things because he's too big for the old stuff that we have from our two previous dogs. So that's what we're going to do now. So I'm going to go downstairs and look through dog things. I'm so excited for him to come and just live with us, have a dog again. Good morning. Currently a 11:15, but I woke up 10:10, so I've been lying in bed for quite a while just scrolling on Instagram. It's been a very long while since I've done that last. I thought about going for a run when I wake up, but not really feeling it. I'm not feeling too well. I'm going to go for a run now, but I might do it later today. I don't know. You might wonder what happened with the marathon journals that I started making. I originally had one more episode like of me running, and then the second and then a fourth episode explaining what happened with it. Why not just take it now? I will not be running the marathon in Frankfurt, unfortunately. This summer I've been training and I've been working, and it was not the best thing for my body to run 10 or more kilometers before work where I am walking and standing on a hard concrete floor for 7 to 9 hours. I did not get the restitution that my body needed, so I ended up getting an injury in my ankle. I did an ultrasound of my leg and like of my ankle, but they didn't see anything, and then I did an MRI scan. I haven't heard anything about that, and I forgot to check more up on it, but I made the decision that I would not run the marathon. I took the MRI and ultrasound at the end of summer, beginning of the school year, so in around the end of August, and I was on a training ban the last week before school started, so I was not allowed to walk at work. I had to sit at a chair, and I wasn't allowed to work out and do training for the marathon, unfortunately. I made a decision to not run the marathon. I would really like to run it, but I didn't want to. I couldn't train then, and so doing alternative training like swimming or biking, I needed more time to reset my routines and all of that, and that was time I didn't have for school. And if it would have been now, 2 weeks before the marathon I got the injury, I would have done it, but because I was only halfway in my training, because I started training for it half a year before, I decided to not run it. And it's very unfortunate, but that's just how it is. There will be other marathons in the future. This reminded me though, I need to check up with my physical therapist about the MRI, if he has gotten the results back. So I haven't really ran anything, or I have ran with PE at school, but not that much. Now you've gotten an explanation on the whole thing, which is why there only was 2 episodes of the marathon journals as well. It's very unfortunate because I was really excited to run a marathon, you know, being 19 and could be able to say, oh, I ran a marathon. It's all my sport. It was very bad. I could have ran an interval and then I could barely walk, especially walk the stairs. It hurts so bad. It was bad. People at work started questioning, are you okay? Because I could not walk normally. That's my marathon journey for this time. Who knows, if I decide to run a marathon in the future, I might film a new round of marathon journals, but that's also why I haven't posted those videos. Making the videos because there we have what I was supposed to do, and here I am not being able to do it. Why post it? It's kind of annoying, but I might post it in the future when I don't have any other videos to post. Who knows? That's a little explanation about the whole marathon journals series thing, but also just the marathon in itself. I planned to wash my hair today, but now the clock is 6:15 and I consider it's too late because I need around half an hour to wash my hair and do the hair caring stuff afterwards, and then it needs hours to dry, and I don't want to go to bed with wet hair, so I won't be washing my hair today and we'll do it tomorrow instead. If I had gone on the run today, like, then I would wash my hair when I took a shower after the run, but because I didn't run, I will have to wait for tomorrow to wash my hair. So that was my week, my autumn break. The clock is now 10 to 10. I just wanted to finish up this video here and thank you for watching. I know watching a week can be a little bit long, and after I got home, like on this weekend has been very much the same thing. I've had a wonderful week and I hope that you enjoyed watching. It was a bit different because it's not a regular week, but autumn break, so it hasn't been any school. I had planned to study for my history test, but I didn't really do that, as you know. That was this video. I hope you know that you are so loved and so important in this world. You are a fantastic person with so many good qualities, and I just hope life treats you well, and if it doesn't, it will very soon. I'm very proud of you for being here and that you've come as far as you have, and I hope you are proud of yourself too. You definitely should be. As usual, always remember to take care of yourself, and I will see you in my next video.